Good afternoon, this is Andy Marsh from Seagull Computer Services. We specialise in video to DVD transfers. Along with every transfer we make, we also include a free MP4 digital download. So you can upload it to YouTube. However, I'm aware that many of the videos are quite long, so you might want to edit them down and make them shorter so you can put them on YouTube or Facebook to give to your friends. I'm going to start a small series of videos where I will go through how to do that, how to re-edit your video into something a little shorter using free of charge tools, starting off with the Microsoft Video Editor, which is the free one that comes with your copy of Windows. We will also, each of these videos that I'll make, we will make the same edits to the same video with the different tools. So we're going to start off with the Windows Video Editor, which is down here called Video Editor. We'll create a new project, Zoo 5. We will need to add a file. This is your downloaded video file that you've downloaded from my site, and I have mine in transfer tape 3. Oops. This was a holiday from many years ago. This was part of a holiday in Essex. It was a day trip to a zoo. So we're going to make some edits to this little video using this piece of software. The edits we're going to make I've listed on here. We're going to cut the rabbits off the start. We're going to cut out the bit with the owls a little later on, then we're going to trim it off, and if the software allows, we're going to put a fade in and fade out. Basic things that you might want to do if you're uploading a video to YouTube, that you might want to cut bits out of it or trim it off. I'm going to show you how to do that. So we've opened our file and we've added it to the timeline. With this piece of software, it's very simple. We basically slide our way through. You can slide all the way through the video here. We want to find where the bit at the start, the first one, the rabbits, finishes, about here, and then we want to use this button to split the video. These buttons move forward and backwards one frame in time. So there's our first frame without the rabbits, and we're going to split the video there. And there's the bit we don't want, which we will remove. Now we want to remove a little bit further on in the video where we have some owls. Let's say the person we're going to send this to has a phobia of rabbits and owls. Okay, so somewhere in that region we want to again split this video. We want to go back through the video one frame at a time until we get to the last frame with our little baby cow there, which is there, and split the video there. Now we want to split the video again at the last frame, or the first frame after the owls. So we'll split it there and we'll come forward until we're at the end of the owls. Next frame. How well your computer deals with this is just dependent on how good a computer you've got. This is not a great one, it's just a rendering machine. So there's our first frame without the owls. Done. So now we have three sections down here. The first section, the section with the owls in, and the section after that. That's the bit we don't want, so we can remove that clip. And the last or the final edit we're going to make is where it cuts off at the end of the day. Our little squirrely friend jumping around there. We want to again split that video. You could use the trim command, but split's just as easy. I want the last frame featuring our squirrel. And back, there it is. And done there. Again, we split that. So this is the bit we want to remove. Remove this clip. Okay, so now we've got the two clips there. We can see how the join is. We know that this one's 1 minute 25 long. So if we put the slider at just before 1 minute 25 and hit play, you'll see how that transition works. And we just drop from one to another. Okay. Now you notice we've got these black bars on either side of here. This is because modern computer films are expecting a different aspect ratio screen to the old VHS camcorder that this was shot with. We can fix that with this piece of software quite easily by clicking remove black bars, and it literally does that. We need to do that on both our two clips. If you're doing a longer video with lots of clips, you would need to go through and do that on each clip. Okay. There are some filters and motion effects and 3D effects. We're not going to use them in this case. Unfortunately, this piece of software does not allow us to fade in and fade out and do transitions between clips. It just does a straight one to the other. The next piece of software we do in the next video will have some of those things in, so we can show you how to add those. We can also, if you want, add a title card. That would literally just be a title, trip to the zoo. How do we edit it? We go text, and we can add one of these. They're rather lovely, aren't they? Title, cinema. Right, our title will be Trip to the Zoo. So we can view it in all these different. Let's use that one, it's nice and bright. And we click done, and it adds a title at the start. Now we want to finish this video, and to finish it we're going to convert it all into one video. We do that with the finish video button. With the video source that we had, which was a VHS cassette, there is no point in getting higher resolution than 720p. There's just no data there. There's just nothing. It's no point in upscaling it to 1080p. It'll just make it look more blocky. So we'll leave it at 720. We click export and we give it a name. Well, it's already filled one in for us, Zoo 5, and we export. This will take it a few minutes to do. Depends on the speed of the machine. As I said, this isn't a terribly fast machine, so it'll take it a little while. I'll bring you back when it's done. Okay, we're nearly finished rendering. When this is done, it will show us the completed video. There it is. Okay, that's it, that's done. In the next video, as I said, we'll use some other tools that are a little more advanced that allow us to do transitions between between shots and fade in and fade outs. But until next time, that's all for now. Cheerio.